Good evening, friends and neighbors and friends. How's everybody doing on a Sunday night? Yeah, good, I hope. Yes, I know for all the teeny boppers out there, the MTV VMAs are coming up tonight, but you know I'll be pretty brief in comparison to that. Yep, that's right. The message this week is positive reinforcement and the magic, the wonders that they can bring. And yeah, there are people who will act like that's not really necessary. They don't need to hear that. Don't baby them. Don't spoil them. Let them grow their own self-esteem on their own time. They should have thick skin and not care about negative reinforcement. Ooh, shut up. I'm a little calmer now, but when I hear things like that, they don't sit very well with me because positive reinforcement is what can make a life or death difference in certain circumstances. I'm not saying my grandmother's situation was exactly life or death, but knowing that she had people in her life that loved her and cared about her, and in the case of my parents, were willing to fly the 2.5 to 3 hours to come up and be at her bedside and make sure she was doing okay, made a world of difference. It's like those stories we hear about people who are told they have 6 months to live, but with enough family and friends giving them positive reinforcement, they end up living an extra 5 years just because they were so happy enough to feel that reinforcement and be loved that they just stuck around. It can make you reach your expectations or even surpass them. That's not a one-way street, of course. You can go out and give your own positive reinforcement to other people who obviously need it. You see the homeless person in the subway? Maybe your first reaction, based on whatever your principles are, to say, no, you didn't earn things. I'm not giving you anything to you because you're begging. How about you give them a little encouragement instead? If you don't want to give them money, give them food so they won't go hungry, and maybe give them a smile. A smile is free, costs you nothing. You might even get it back in return. Just to lift somebody's spirits just a little tiny bit, it's 1,000 times better than all the insults in the truly tasteless jokes collection. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure the written blog speaks for itself. There's nothing wrong with positive reinforcement. We use it in our sport of running, and so should it be used in everyday life. Yeah, people may say this is a little bit too preachy, a little too goody two-shoes, and they're certainly entitled to their opinion, but the 10 days of awe are approaching. And that means all of us, including the good evening guy, have to watch our actions and our words a little bit more. So I'm certainly trying to do my part in that regard. And if you choose to do so also, I think you'll be even happier. Good night, everybody, and enjoy the VMAs. I love Katy Perry, Lady Gaga. Yeah. Good night, everybody.